Hey Charlise, it's Katie, and just wanted to respond to your video this week. I appreciate your thoughts on the three counseling sessions we had to look at. I agreed with you with your question of wanting to know how do you react to a client that's not being engaged. So these clients seemed like they were really engaged in the conversation. They really wanted to talk about their feelings. Maybe not so much in the last session, but she definitely was willing to explore those feelings, even though she wasn't able to verbalize those feelings. So I felt like all the clients were open to the experience. And I thought you brought up a good point. It's like, well, what if they're not open to the experience? All three of these sessions seemed like, not that they were small issues. I think that the beautiful thing about counseling is it can be for a variety of different issues, big or small, or anything in between. It just helps you figure out different ways to look at certain situations. And I think it's awesome that you can go to a counselor about even the littlest of things. So I think that's great. But having maybe a more difficult client, it would be good to know how to use that. I did like Dr. Van Kuenen's information where he shared about creating a bridge and, creating an opportunity for them to talk further about their feelings if they're not engaging. I also think, coming down to their level, like he was talking about, like, hey, I know that you don't want to be here, or I know that this was mandated by the court, or I know that this isn't necessarily something that you want to talk about, but how can we make this a good experience, even though you don't want to be here? How can we make this a good experience for you? How can we make this something that you can learn from? I appreciated your question, and I hope to learn more as we explore, the subject about, different clients and getting more information and more experience. So thank you for your question. Have a great night.